Our topic is an interface to support users in comparing two neighborhoods and getting a deep understanding of both. So our medium fidelity prototype was designed to support our user tasks for our evaluation. Task 1 is to search in Paris and London and narrow down to Montmartre and Vaugirard for comparison. Task 2 is to name the neighborhood with a lower cost of living. Task 3 is to name the neighborhood which is safer. Task 4 is to name the neighborhood which is prettier to you. And task 5 is to name the neighborhood which is more similar to where you live now. We made evaluation-based decisions throughout our entire medium fidelity prototype design to support our evaluation goals, which were assessing how well users understand the summary information presented to them, assessing how the user's workflow is, and assessing if the users have enough information to assess the aesthetics of the neighborhoods. The prototype is complete down to one vertical path to support the tasks mentioned above. So you can start with Paris and London and narrow down to Montmartre and Vaugirard and be able to compare and explore exactly those two neighborhoods. So the UI is not complete, but it won't impair the user from doing their tasks. And the limitations include faked data, faked visuals, and fake information. It only does have those two neighborhoods, and it's impossible to search in one city at a time. So I'm going to start by searching Paris and London. So I can type those into the search boxes here and click compare. So we see here we have the two cities up. So you can interact with the individual neighborhoods, and they'll highlight as you hover over them. And then you can see here too that they are that you have infographic summary information for the cities, which is pretty neat. So if I'm narrowing down, I can click on either Montmartre or Vaugirard. Either one will work. So I'll start with Montmartre. And then that'll bring up what we call the one neighborhood selected page. So here on the left, you can see that there's Montmartre, the summary, and a highlighted map. And on the left, it says, oh, are you trying to compare neighborhoods? And you can see that the two cities you were searching are available. And there's a drop down of some different neighborhoods that you might want to select. So I'm going to select Vaugirard, which is the only one that will actually work, but we did the others just for a representative sample. So here we're on the neighborhood compare page. We see that we have two side-by-side infographics, and they scroll together, which is really helpful for the comparison so that you see everything at the same time. And then from here, we can see that they could accomplish the cost of living task by looking at cost of living, or the safety task. Here we have some information on the number of assaults, murders, and burglaries in the neighborhood. And then let's go to the Explore Neighborhood view. We can go for Montmartre. Again, they'll both work with slightly different information. So this is the Explore the Neighborhoods page. So this is one side panel, and you see that there's a photo gallery. And if I click this, I in fact get an expandable photo gallery. So they see a little bit more information and a few more photos to help them get that visual summary, because the left panel has the richest visual and aesthetic information for the neighborhood, which is designed to support the choosing the prettier neighborhood task. And we also have a neighborhood panel, a neighborhood summary panel on the right side that has kind of an overall summary, best of Montmartre. You can also see, say, the top restaurants, which will populate with pins. Go back and close this panel. You can see that you can highlight the map, and that's in the same way that it was highlighted on the neighborhood summary page, which I can go back to just like that. And exploring the other neighborhood, I see it's the same with very slight variations on the data.